Hi everybody, happy Wednesday. Yesterday's video, which had a glitch and YouTube didn't post, I had to delete and then repost, generated a lot of comments so far, and I thought, well, I would just attempt to answer some of those things about my cross-stitch work. One is, what cloth do I like to work with? I like working with an even weave cloth. Aida cloth is, the holes are a lot bigger. This is 28 count, and it's a nice soft piece of cloth. Charles Craft makes one called Lugana and Monaco, both of which I like very much to work with. I also do work with a hoop, which I bind the centerpiece so that it doesn't damage the stitches or the cloth with, I don't know what kind of tape you call that, but it's stuff that you'd use in sewing. I also use a square, which is made out of PVC pipe. It's about this square, and there's clips that holds the cloth onto the square. I find sometimes that's heavy though, and often I will stitch without a hoop or a square or frame. It tends to give me a tendinitis or something. I'm going to show you a few more pieces. Oh, wait, first I'll show you a pattern, because people were asking about whether this was free art or from a pattern. I work from a pattern. For example, here is one that I purchased. I've done the blue door right there, and it turned out quite nice. Here is the pattern for that. It's black and white. You can see each spot has a different symbol, and you have to read those symbols, deduce where they go on your piece of pattern. Generally you find the center and you work out from the center of the pattern as well. Here's one in color, which makes it a little easier to see. It's also bigger. I'm going to show you a couple more pieces as well. This one is one of my favorites. The glare is going to make it difficult to see, but it's fried green tomatoes served hot at the Whistle Stop Cafe. I've done this pattern probably 6 times. Another, and this one is also on my wall, is a sampler, because it's got the alphabet in plus numbers. It's full of, the glare is very bad because of the glass on the pattern, but it's full of beads. You can see in this row here my initials and the year I did it, 1998. Great big piece. This next piece comes with a story. This is the Emperor. His face is probably the finest work I've ever done. It's 32 stitches to the inch. The rest of him is 14 stitches to the inch. And this was a pair. I also did the Empress. Here she is. Also her face is 32 stitches to the count. Somehow, because I'm generous and kind, I ended up giving away the match to this. My sister was livid, and I would imagine that she, the Empress, is probably in the garbage someplace, because it went to France, and I don't think it was appreciated the way I expected it to be. Keep saying to myself, I will redo the Empress to match the Emperor and get those 2 pieces framed in the bamboo frame that's suggested in the picture. But it was a lot of work, and I'm not sure I could find exactly the same cloth. It was tragic. I have many, many more pieces. that I could show. Some are fun, like this one. Some are strange, like this one, which was, this is like a tapestry, and it's, you can see they're robins in pairs, and it was going to be a pillow, but I don't know how to sew, so there it is. And then here's another, a geometrical one, which I really love. And again, it was going to be a pillow, but never done. And here's another, just a quick example of a tiny piece. So that's it. There's lots more, but I will save them for another time, because I'm sure you're pretty much bored to tears with the cross-stitch episode. Keeps me busy. Oh, I do prefer a pattern rather than a kit, because I have all of the cloth and the floss to sew with. I don't need a kit, but sometimes that's the only way you can get what you want. That's it, that's all.